Hi, welcome back to Cooking with Patty. Today we're going to be making chicken noodle soup. Right here, we're on the stove. We have a pot of water. We're going to add 2 chicken breasts. I have them here cleaned. We're going to add it. Okay. And then we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. Super simple. We're going to cover it and let it and bring it to a boil, and then we're going to keep going later. At the end, close to when it starts boiling, I'm going to add 1 bay leaf. Okay? So not yet. Okay, 20 minutes have passed by, and now we're going to add the bay leaf. And we're going to let it go for another 10 minutes until the chicken is done. Okay, now it's been 30 minutes. It's been boiling. I lowered it. And we're going to take out the chicken and let it cool. Because then we're going to cut it. So we're going to let it cool. But we're going to add the vegetables to it. So I did 2 celery stalks. I don't really like too much celery, so I just put 2. You could add as much as you want. Okay, so I added 2. I cut them into squares. And I did the same with the carrots. So I add that. And the carrots. I'm going to show you how I did it with the carrots, but I'm going to add this. And then I'm going to add the noodles, because it's going to be cooked at the same time. The carrots, the celery, and the noodles. So I use egg noodles for this. And of course I'm not going to do the whole bag. I'm going to do half of the bag. If you're doing for a lot of people, then that's okay. And you don't have to salt it anymore, because the same water that we use to boil the chicken is going to be the same water you're going to use to do the chicken noodle soup. So now, you see, it just depends on how much noodles you want as well. Okay, they're going to fluff up after. We're going to let it boil, and then we're going to add the chicken at the end. Okay, so this is how I did the carrots. I peeled them. Then I did 4 carrots, 4 whole carrots like this. Okay, so I peeled them and then cut it in half, and then I cut it in another half like this. And it depends on how you like it. Okay, so there you go. And this is how I did it. I did squares. And I did the same with the celery sticks. I cut the celery stick in half like I did here. I went down and I started cutting it like this. Okay, you could do whatever you want. If you like bigger pieces, it's up to you. You could do this instead of cutting it down the middle. You could do it like that. Okay, have slices like this, and the carrots as well. Okay, like this. It's up to you. Okay, so I have my chicken. Now I'm gonna cut it into cubes. I think I cooked my chicken so soft it's coming apart. It looks so good. You could also do rotisserie chicken. I know a lot of moms work, some rotisserie chicken, but I feel that you shouldn't skimp on the vegetables. Just fresh vegetables is always best versus the frozen. It just gives it a better taste. But you could go ahead and do it as well. I know that everybody has a lot of things to do. If you work, you know, a mom, a dad, you guys work and cook at home as well. You could always do rotisserie chicken, leftover rotisserie chicken, and it's simple to make. The only thing I like to do it with the chicken at home, because the broth of the chicken, when you cook it, that's what I use to put the noodles and the vegetables in. So now we're gonna add the chicken in, back in the pot. So remember, the chicken's already cooked. Doesn't really need to cook anymore. You see how the vegetables are done super fast after you put it in. The noodles, they're done. Okay, so I'm just gonna add the chicken and turn off the stove. And you could always make a sandwich on the side. I make the steak sandwich, a regular sandwich, ham and cheese sandwich, bacon, lettuce, tomato, whatever you want, a sandwich on the side, and then serve it with your soup. Or if you have a cold or something, you know you're sick, this soup is very good, and it smells so good. I wish you could smell it. Now we're just gonna plate it. It looks so yummy. And to put some hot sauce, some cayenne pepper to taste, and enjoy.